Hi, everyone. Mike White here. Welcome to this week's blog post. We certainly have seen some really incredible movement in the bond market, and it's not hard to try to wrap your mind around the fact that we've never seen uh, day after day after day of steady breakthroughs level of support when it comes to uh, mortgage-backed securities. And we've talked about this potential. We've talked about the rate situation before, and what I want to bring today is really making you understand what we've talked about last Tuesday on the monthly coaching call and in prior blog posts about the fact that you don't control the pricing. The mortgage market is the mortgage market. Rates are rates. We don't have any control over what those are, and so you can't own those things. But what you can own is the power of your process, because the process is much more important than the price. The market right now is moving in ways that even the best of the best are confused about and not sure what's going on. And I've always preached the fact that prognostication is a deadly sin in the mortgage industry. If you like the rate, if the payment works, lock the loan and move on. Those people who want to gamble on potentially lower rates should be made aware of what potentially could be the challenge, and accept the fact that they gambled and they lost. But none of that is your fault if you properly explain it. And that's why I say your awareness of things that you control and the things that you don't also opens the door to significant opportunities, because this situation is pretty critical. There's a lot of loan officers out there who are hoping, who are spreading information and talking about things in a way that you know may not be 100% truthful. And that's why we've always stressed the commitment to the process and the benefits to our clients and our referral partners that our process provides. And you have to think about right now, with this volatility, you're seeing your rate sheet fluctuate sometimes a few times a day. The rate that you offered at 10 o'clock in the morning may not be available to you at noon. It's just a simple fact. People who are shopping prices, well, I got this quote from this guy. When did you get it? I got it on Tuesday. Yeah, well, that was 150 basis points ago. That you can't go back and get that right now. The point is your fully documented pre-approval and your ability to provide that purchaser and that purchaser's agent the opportunity to present an offer that is ready to go and that can close within 30 days provides a significant advantage. And I want you to think about that. There's a significant advantage in you being able to go out there and have the work done so that you can close in 30 days, because you have to keep in mind that seller is going somewhere. That seller now has to move to their next house. That seller is probably going to use a mortgage and they're going to have to lock their loan. So think about now the power of that pre-approval and that seller's position. You may be in a position where your offer gets accepted not because it was the highest offer, but because you could close within 30 days, that your pre-approval was trusted. You've got a reputation for having done the work up front, because the velocity of money is very real, and the cost of a delay can be felt by the consumer for decades. Somebody selling a house and buying another one, and their rate lock expires. Many of us are dealing with that right now. We have loans that are locked in. The market is vastly different than when we lock these people in. Something goes sideways and these deals don't close, it may not be recoverable. Somebody was going to get 2.25 or 2.5, now has to get 3.25, 3.5. They're going to be paying that payment for years. And let's be clear, there's no guarantee rates go back to where they were. I don't know that they won't, but I don't know that they will. And you can't know that either. So putting together your position is, hey, look, if you like it, lock it. If you can live with this payment, let's do it now. If 6 months, 8 months, a year from now, the market turns around and goes back down, yeah, we'll refinance you like we've done other people. But the threes are not poison. It wasn't that long ago we were refinancing people into 3.99 and they were thrilled. They were getting 3.5 and they were in their glory. Yes, I get it. 3.5 is not 2.5. I understand that. But 3.5 is not 5 or 6 or 15. So understand where the value is now in your process, not with the price. Because right now, nobody wins on price. Nobody wins on price. Because the movement in the market right now is, from morning to afternoon, from one day to the next, where your rate sheet is and where you can price something. We see the market open yesterday, 60 basis points off. We see markets open moving 20, 30, 50, 60 basis points in the morning or in the afternoon. That's very real. So use your tools, use your charts, but use the power of your process to focus on process and speed and timing, not price. Because right now, nobody wins the price game, but you can win the process game, and you can go out there and you can be honest with what's going on and focus on the things where you can win. And the win can be in the time it takes for you to get that copy of that contract of sale and close that loan so that everybody can get in and those people can move on. If you have any questions, as always, it's Mike at imtcoaching.com. We'll talk to you again real soon. Take care.